Hello there. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. How you all doing? Thank you, 420. Glad you enjoy it, even though I haven't uploaded in close to 6 weeks now. But there will be more. Let me see. I had to change a few things because I thought, what would be the best way to celebrate celebrate Christmas than to play one of the most depressing games ever made? Silent Hill 2. But we can switch to a Zelda game or something else later on. We can do whatever we want. Let me know if the audio is okay. Gonna be a little awkward because one of the buttons on my controller, on my Xbox controller, is busted, so I had to remap some of it. So that's good. That's definitely gonna mess with my motor skills or whatever you want to call it. Bro is sweaty. He sure is. God, I love this game. This is my game of the year for sure. I was thinking maybe we can switch to Breath of the Wild later. I'm more recent to the channel, but your videos are the exact kind of thing I still come to for this platform. Got me back into Zelda after falling out of love with it. I had that same situation, actually. Back in 2012, I think. I fell out of love with gaming in general. It wasn't necessarily just Zelda. But we all go through that phase at some point, you know? Especially if you have the type of brain like me, where I am very, like, I cannot do the same thing over and over again for a very long time. Like there's only been a few hobbies in my life that I've stuck with. Hey, Kara Rios.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill.
So, how's everyone's Christmas Eve so far? Well, it's probably not Christmas Eve for some of you yet.
But you never did.
It is for me.
Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you.
2012 is when I first got into gaming. Damn, I'm old then. Let me know if the balance between the game audio and my voice is okay.
The name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name.
The audio is quite loud for me, but I like to play this game loud because the atmospheric sounds are so important for this game.
That's what I keep telling myself. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
So then why am I looking for her? Our special place.
Oh, you just got to work,
What could she mean?
Kieran.
This whole town was our special place.
I figured as much. I think it's like
here.
end of the workday in the US right now.
Is she really alive?
Oh no. Anyway.
For me.
Like I said, we can switch to a Zelda game later. I'm just hanging out. Oh, we got control. Ooh. Yeah, this is gonna take some getting used to for me because normally, like, the bottom button is interact, but I had to change it because it's stuck for some reason. Might not stay if that's okay, because here in the UK it's getting a little late. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. You're not obligated to join my streams in any capacity. It's pretty much the same time here. I think you guys are 1 hour behind us. Is this Animal Crossing? It sure is. The mature version. I didn't know it was an entire damn franchise. You mean Silent Hill? Merry Christmas, Preston. Yeah, Silent Hill is a huge franchise, but most hardcore fans only consider the first 4 to be like legit, and the rest is kind of eh. That's probably one reason why this is my favorite game of the year. Because as a Silent Hill fan, it's been such a long time since we got served something good. We've been getting so much mediocre or even bad stuff. I still have to use X. That's gonna be a problem. Yeah, see, that my A button is stuck. Maybe I can just use the mouse actually. Yeah, I can.
It's like someone's groping around my skull.
I never thought YouTubers had crappy controllers. Well, it suddenly crapped out on me a few days ago. It wasn't like this before, but I had I also have a gamepad, like a generic USB controller, but for some reason it doesn't work with this game. You have to install all kinds of third-party plugins, and I just don't want to do that. Not right now, anyway. Oh, you were talking about Zelda, okay.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Got it.
I was just...
Hey, it's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah, I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah.
Here during my brief
It's hard
respite
to see with this fog,
from the
but there's
Christmas
only the
party.
one
Oh, you
road
have an
that can
actual
miss it.
Christmas party.
Thanks.
Nice.
But-
I did not. Like
think
Christmas
it's the
Eve is
way.
not really that big of a thing here.
This,
Like Christmas Day is
This town, there's something...
more of it, because we have 2
wrong
Christmas
with
days,
it?
by the way, in the
It's
Netherlands.
not just the fog either.
Hello there, just a dude.
Dangerous?
Maybe.
Hey Clifford. He's lost in Silent Hill. He's dead.
Kind
F.
of hard to explain,
Yeah.
But
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I don't really care if it's
Yeah, that's
dangerous
okay,
or not.
Clifford.
I'm going either way.
I'm gonna switch to Zelda probably later
I'm
on.
looking for someone. Someone very important to me.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean, my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her.
I was thinking about booting up Breath of the Wild.
I thought
Start a master
my
mode new
father
game.
and brother were here,
Something like that.
but I can't find them either.
You just got Echoes
I'm
of
sorry, it's
Wisdom.
not your
You like
problem.
it? Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I think it's great.
I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
I've had a lot of fun with it. Probably wanna, like, it's up there with some of my favorite 2D Zeldas, for sure. In fact, one of my next videos is probably gonna be... it's gonna be Echoes of Wisdom related. gonna be a map study. How Hyrule changed between, I guess, A Link Between Worlds and A Link to the Past. And Echoes of Wisdom, since we do have a timeline placement for that one. So it's gonna be like a sort of a mini episode or addendum to my Evolution of Hyrule. I'm not gonna redo that episode of Evolution because I think, you know, I don't like remaking videos. Plus, I probably don't even have the original audio and assets anymore. Because back then I was kind of struggling with storage space. But I do want to at least, you know, do something to include Echoes of Wisdom. So why not just do a separate video, like a short one? There's a lot of interesting stuff. Like the way the old dungeons have now become like ruins and like archaeological sites. Your mom decided that she cannot play Zelda games. Fair enough. Not for everyone. I actually wanted to do a video about like something about like let my fiance just play Breath of the Wild and see how she does. Because she is not a gamer at all. Oh, I need a key. Ooh. It's probably, yeah, that's locked. Of course it is.
Hello? Anyone in here?
Don't have a flashlight yet. Maybe a little dark. Got the key. My dog can run Breath of the Wild. What do you think of this game so far? I already finished it like quite a while ago. Yeah, I think it's fantastic. It's exactly what I hoped it would be. And more. People claim Tears of the Kingdom makes Breath of the Wild irrelevant. I can see that from a gameplay perspective, like... Oh, I still have to use X. Come on. Oh, there goes my button again. Still stuck. Hell yeah, you're a Silent Hill fan. Yeah, absolutely. I grew up with the first one, and then I played the second and the third when I was a little bit older. I was way too young to play Silent Hill back then. Edith, she tried playing Animal Crossing. My fiance did play Animal Crossing. She got into that one quite a while. I don't think Tears of the Kingdom makes like it. Like Breath of the Wild still has the legacy. But I do see how, like, it's Breath of the Wild plus, like, with more stuff added onto it, so it is a little bit weird to go back to Breath of the Wild now. But I think it still holds its place, for sure. I don't think it's irrelevant. Like, at all. Because Breath of the Wild was first, right? It revolutionized the open world genre in many ways, and Tears of the Kingdom just added on to it. So Tears of the Kingdom is a great game, but the fact that the first Zelda game where the map is copy pasted stands out. compared to others. Mainly distinct. I fully agree with that. Yeah. I fully agree with that. In the future, if they're gonna do something like this, it would be better if they just do it as DLC. I do think it was a little bit too derivative. If you compare it to, say, Majora's Mask, which was so different, so incredibly different from Ocarina of Time, despite being on the exact same engine. It's night and day. And there's nothing wrong, because some people feel like a little bit insulted when you say Tears of the Kingdom feels like a DLC. Like, there's nothing wrong with... just look at Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. That's one of the best DLCs and one of the best quote-unquote games ever. Or Blood and Wine DLC for The Witcher. Merry Christmas, Kenshi. What does it say? A customer came in today, ordered a mixed bouquet, red and white. I tried to explain it's bad luck. Superstition. But he couldn't decide on just one. He seemed a bit off. Oh, I think that's talking about me. Or James, not literally me. Blah 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 blah. I don't think this is relevant. To the lore maybe, but we're not gonna go deep into Silent Hill lore right now.
What is this?
Tears of the Kingdom felt like a glorified DLC to me. That's just my opinion. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that, because like I said, Shadow of the Erdtree. Nobody is gonna say like Shadow of the Erdtree, like somehow the being tagged as DLC is somehow an insult. I think that's ridiculous. I think Tears of the Kingdom would have done well as DLC. It probably wouldn't have been as big. Probably. Because let's be fair, what FromSoft did with Shadow of the Erdtree was insane. That's not really what... usually what DLC is like.
More of that stuff.
That's stuff. I really like Tears of the Kingdom, though. I wish would have done more with the... fix a few plot holes, make the Sky Islands more interesting, etc. Yeah, I can see that. In fact, if it was up to me to decide, I would say like 90% of the gameplay should have been in the sky, and there should have been Sky Islands the size of the Great Sky Island everywhere. Like whole provinces, basically. Because the regular overworld felt a little redundant to me. Of course, that is coming from someone who played Breath of the Wild like a million times, so it's probably different for someone who skipped on Breath of the Wild and just started with Tears, but yeah. Where am I going? What is the map? Oh, there's the map. What is the map? I gotta go up to Lindsay Street. Yeah, Lindsay Street. Check out the Texan Cafe. It's very, very quiet. But yeah, I think Tears of the Kingdom could have done a little bit more with its, like, building onto the lore of Breath of the Wild. It felt a little bit like a reset. Like they didn't really... Like they wanted to, they didn't want to fully commit.
Wait.
do a sequel. And that's not necessarily a criticism or anything like that. Because it is a very enjoyable game in its own right. But from a Breath of the Wild perspective, yeah, I think we could have gotten a little more in terms of answers, and I don't know, I'm rambling. I think I have to go into this alleyway here. Especially the underground, it was so empty. There could have been a lot more lore in the underground for sure, with how big it is. Like, a lot of it just was like, ancient zone I ruin, ancient zone I ruin, ancient zone I ruin. Ooh.
Hello?
What was that? How much have you seen of the EAC for Tears of the Kingdom? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, I'm a pleb. Like creating a champion or something? Like the book? I've seen quite a bit of it. I've been reading through fan translations and stuff like that, and done some of my own Google translating, I guess you could call it. It's pretty interesting. It felt a little bit like, well, why wasn't this explained in the game? But, you know, it's always nice to get complementary or supplementary information, so, yeah. I do want to do a few videos about it, at least. When I do my Lore of the Depths series, for sure I will be using, it's not really called creating a champion. I don't know what I'm sure. Still not sure what they're gonna call it. The English version, I mean. Always preferred Resident Evil over Silent Hill. Resident Evil is more goofy mixed with horror. I'm the exact opposite. I like Resident Evil. I started playing Resident Evil around the same time as Silent Hill, but Silent Hill made such a big impression on me compared to Resident Evil games. I feel like the Silent Hill games are smarter. I don't know how else to say it, but I think this is the first enemy. I don't know how my melee attacks will work. I think it's Dark Souls, like R and L. I'm not sure. We'll see. I might get my ass kicked because of the controller mapping. We'll see. In Resident Evil 5, Chris punches a boulder. He's a very smart guy. For sure he is. Am I missing some of the sound? I don't hear the monster sound. What's wrong? I think some of the sound effects are missing.
Stay back.
Oh. Yeah, okay. This is not gonna work. Okay, it is this one. Okay, the sound effects are all whack now. What the heck is going on?
Is this what I saw in the fog?
What the heck is going on? This is pre-patch, so maybe the patch messed some stuff up. Let me check real quick. What the heck? Audio, music volume. Effects volume. Why is the effects volume all the way down? Maybe when I was messing with my controller, it did something weird. No, it's not a bug. It's I think when I was messing around with my controller, trying to set it up, I think I may have accidentally hit a button on the effects volume. I guess that's it. Well, that was anticlimactic. Yeah, there we go. There's the squishy sounds. That was really, really weird. Hey, Black Lynx. Just here to say Merry Christmas. I might come back later, though. Well, I'm already grateful that you came by. No stream is the same without you, man. Two. Actually, we can switch to Breath of the Wild soon. I'll play a couple of more bits of this, because the first part is all outside. Once I get inside, it gets really, really dark. Might not be the best for the stream. Most anticipated 2024 game? Well, oh, 2025. Oh. Get back here. Mouse again. Hey, what's up? Merry Christmas. I'm honestly not sure right now. I haven't really looked into the like which games are releasing next year or what games. So I can't tell you right now. Everything I was anticipating already came out. Stalker 2, this one, Echoes of Wisdom. Still want to try Indiana Jones, because that one looks pretty fun too. Oh god. Yeah. Is there anything in here? Nope. Yeah, I also heard a lot of good things about Indiana Jones, and you know, I like dungeon crawling, so that's kind of his thing, going into abandoned crypts and old like tombs and stuff. So I imagine I would probably enjoy it. It looks fun. This. What the heck? Oh, it's a bug. Oh no. Oh my god, he still got me. You actually have to upgrade your gear to beat a Lino. Was Echoes of Wisdom good? I think it was great. It was very, very fun. Actually, let's switch to Breath of the Wild for a bit. Because I feel like I'm gonna get into the super dark parts of the game. And it's probably gonna look terrible on stream until you get the flashlight. So hold on. I'll just put up the, because pretty sure I have to recalibrate my capture card for this. Silent Hill is a little bit annoying when it comes to how it changes your screen. Let's see. Wait, and put on some music. Oh. Let's do Breath of the Wild for a bit. Like a new game, master mode, just for the heck of it. Yeah, Echoes of Wisdom was very cool. Let's see. Where is it? What games releasing next year are you interested in? I currently don't know what's releasing next year, to be honest. I haven't really paid attention. Like for Nintendo stuff, I'm obviously just waiting for the Switch 2 to finally be revealed. I think that is necessary. GTA 6, is that releasing next year? I thought that was still far. Let's see if it's still... It doesn't. You guys can see this, right? You're excited for Sudoken Remastered and Prime 4. If Prime 4 releases next year, then yeah, sure, that's one of them. I haven't played Echoes yet. It definitely will be in the future, but I'll probably buy it and play Age of Calamity. I'm assuming you mean Age of Calamity. Echoes is definitely like, it's just a little bite-sized adventure. Perfect for that. It's not the biggest time commitment. You can get through it in less than a week easily. Rockstar hasn't delayed it. They said 2025, maybe in the fall. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. I'm not the biggest GTA fan, to be honest. I played a few of them. I played 3, Vice City, and 5? No, not 5, 4. But it's not like I'm not huge on GTA or anything like that. Not anymore, at least. When I was younger, I played the shit out of Vice City back then, but Link waking up to some sweet tunes. It's gearing up to be the biggest game ever in sales. Well, for sure it's gonna be big on... In terms of sales, it's gonna be huge, obviously. But whether it's actually gonna be good... Obviously it's Rockstar, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good. But I'm always cautious. No pre-orders. We've seen what happened with Cyberpunk. Even though apparently it's pretty good now, but... Well, I can see that. I mean, Rockstar has been doing amazing stuff. They have yet to really disappoint, right? The Red Dead series is freaking amazing. Like, it has the polish that a lot of other game companies wish they had, like Bethesda and like CD Projekt Red to a lesser extent, because they only made one mistake. I think we should give them the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, Red Dead 2 was excellent. Absolutely. But like, for example, with Elder Scrolls, the new one, I'm not really that excited for it. And I like Skyrim, but I just lost a lot. Like, they've hurt me too much at this point, you know? How are you getting this on stream? Magic. I'm using magic. It is a bit weird to replay Breath of the Wild now that Tears of the Kingdom exists, but I think it still has its charm in its simplicity. No sky islands, no depths, it's just this world. Just this. Seeing this world for the first time was like the biggest thing ever. I mean, look at it. It's so beautiful. Imagine booting this up on release day. You got your Switch for the you just got the Switch. You just got this, and then you see all this ready to be explored. It's so amazing. Yeah, Skyrim is a little archaic in a lot of ways, but it still has its place, you know. I also really love the opening part. Like, the Great Plateau was such a good opening segment. Get a lot of shrooms. I actually like the fact that you don't have a paraglider in the beginning, because you feel so much more fragile. Let me know if the music, I need to tone the music down. Everybody look away. There we go. the music is too loud, just let me know. There we go. Let's steal the baked apple right away. Then he gets pissed. I hope the rumors of a Switch 2 of Breath of the Wild are not true, because Nintendo will charge full price for it. Probably. Probably, yes. I imagine so. Actually, we can check out the map of Echoes of Wisdom in a moment. Since that's going to be my next video, might as well give you guys a little sneak peek. Maybe. Hi Monster Maze, I like the remix of Song of Storms. Everybody loves the Song of Storms. One of the best Zelda tracks ever. So iconic. $70 for an upgrade for an 8+ year old game would be insulting. Well, knowing Nintendo, they probably will charge a lot. Because Skyward Sword HD was also like $60. It's just how they are, unfortunately. They know they can do it because they make such great games that people are willing to pay for it. That's just the unfortunate truth. Oh, Zelda's interrupting me again.
Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Will Switch 2 be digital only? I don't know. I don't think so. Pretty sure they already confirmed that it's going to use cards, the same flash cards. So that would not make sense. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. Because they take a lot of hits in master mode. I just gotta keep wailing on him like this. There's nothing he can do. Just stun lock him over and over. This is my ultimate strategy. Bye. Man, they take a lot of hits in master mode. The worst. That was one bokoblin. I gotta get myself a bow. And there goes my club. Man, I am still in the Silent Hill troll mode now. There we go. Doom, doom, doom. I hope Nintendo is the system that stays physical. I've never had a huge distaste for digital, but yeah, it's options. I think that's the key word. Just give people options. Yeah, Gerudo Valley. That is probably my favorite track in of all time. Ocarina of Time's Gerudo Valley is just on a whole nother level. Also because it has guitar, and I like guitar, so. Happy Christmas Eve! Bean in Green. That's a good name. Man, it feels weird to play this now. Like no sky islands, no depths. It's just Hyrule. I remember way back when people were still speculating about this game, they saw... Oh. Okay, there we go. They saw like Va Meadow flying around and they thought it was Skyloft. Remember that? It's always fun to look back at theories and how wrong they were. Including my own, obviously. I've bought digital from Nintendo and I can only play on my file. That is something I really do not like. The whole profile stuff. Once you buy a game, it should just be available on your Switch. The whole profile thing, it just doesn't make sense to me. It feels like a scam. Like my fiance, for example, she has her own profile and she has Animal Crossing. She bought Animal Crossing for it. If I want to play Animal Crossing, I should be able to play Animal Crossing. It's the whole profile thing in general. It just, I don't like it very much. Now I want to fuse arrows, but that's not a thing in this game. Got a shield. I think I'm gonna die in one hit. Oh, I'm not even dressed. I just noticed. Give me your sword. You had to buy Smash Brothers twice because of the profile thing. Oh yeah. Man, I haven't played Smash Brothers in a long time. I used to be so big on Smash. Like especially competitive. I used to watch all the tournaments and stuff. But I don't know. After the whole thing with the Steve debacle, and then you also had all those people getting exposed for inappropriate behavior. I don't know. I just didn't feel like it anymore. I lost the vibe. Because I've been following Smash competitively since Melee and Smash 4 after that. Especially Smash 4. I skipped Brawl. Never really watched any Brawl, competitive Brawl stuff. It's a Sheikah Tower. Where did the Sheikah Towers go in Tears of the Kingdom? They dissolved. Oh, I missed your comment, Kieran. I played this game a bunch after Tears of the Kingdom. Still love it. I only played Tears of the Kingdom once and I haven't touched it since release. Yeah, I think you can still play this game just fine. Chica Towers launched into space. And then they hit a Zonai. And that's how the Sky Islands became visible. There was just something about this whole setup in the beginning that was so amazing. It's so simple yet so effective. Hey jellyfish. Hey LNMT. I'm gonna ask one last time. Should I check on Me Chow Garden? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Before it's too late.
There we go. Here comes the old man. Hey, Senor Divine Beast. Merry Christmas to you too. Or Christmas Eve, I guess. Just got a PS5. I really want to play Astrobot, yeah, but I'm not willing to invest in a PS5 for that. A voice, you say? Hey Elaine. Happy holidays. That is Calamity Ganon. Again, such a simple setup, but so effective. I like this playlist. Dude. Calamity Ganon should have been harder. I beat him the first time. Yeah, but in terms of Zelda bosses, he was not bad. Zelda bosses have never been, like, super difficult. It's not like Dark Souls bosses or anything. If you're used to harder games, then Zelda games are quite easy. The hardest part about Zelda is probably the puzzle aspects. Like, bosses in combat have never been, like, Zelda's, like, that's not where the difficulty comes from at all. Even back then, it felt that way when I was super young. Like, Ocarina of Time actually felt like a super, super difficult game. Well, the first two Zelda games are difficult, for sure. But that's different times. The first two are hard as balls. I don't even like playing the like Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. It's just too much. The first one I can manage now. But not back when I was younger. Back when I was younger, I got my ass kicked and I just I quit at some point, I think. The second quest, yeah. Is it wrong that I love Zelda 2? No, that's not wrong at all. It was just too difficult for me as a kid. And as a young adult. And as a adult. Like, I still suck at that game. I had to capture some footage for it for my last video. The whole ghost town stuff. And at some point I just had to use cheats because it was just not possible. I had to play so much of the game just to get to Kasuto. And it was too difficult. I hated every second of it. I cleared The Legend of Zelda a few times, but I got stumped by the second quest. Understandable. The second quest has some really cryptic... The first quest is already quite cryptic on occasion, but the second quest... Like, there's just a random screen somewhere where you have to play the flute. How would you be able to know... How could you know that? Unless you go to every single screen and try everything. Bomb every wall and blow the flute and, you know... Just exhaust every single option. But I think that was kind of what they were going for back then. I do kind of miss that to some extent, where it's like these super obscure... Elden Ring had a lot of that, where it's like the only reason you know about it is because the community is sharing the information. Well, something went wrong there. The game manual, I guess? No, the game's manual doesn't say anything about the second quest. But they relied, like the whole point of the first Zelda game was like, they wanted people to have discussions about it. They wanted the water cooler talk, so to speak, except for kids. Like, hey, have you found this? No? Well, like, it... Oh, I didn't even see that guy. Let's see if I probably still suck at this. Yeah, I do. And he's dead. I liked your video on the missing people of Ocarina of Time. I'd like to see a video in a similar format analyzing whether or not you could survive in Termina. Nobody can survive in Termina. If it wasn't for Link, at least. Everyone dead. Eat. Oh, I should have... The baked apple. I do have to have a quick bathroom break soon. And then we'll continue this. I do want to finish the Great Plateau. I also like this aspect more, the Sheikah monks. I think there's something more appealing about this than the just the two statues in the Tears of the Kingdom shrines. I thought a Lionel was harder than Ganon. Yeah, I guess. The first time you face a Lionel, that's pretty tough. Especially when you didn't upgrade your gear. I'm gonna do, by the way, William, I'm gonna do, or Williams fan, I should say. I'm gonna do a video about Termina, but it's not gonna be about missing people. It's gonna be just the nature of Termina in general. Like what Termina actually is. Which I guess I could share some insights on that. Maybe you guys can give me some feedback on that. Because it's an idea that's still kind of rough in my head. I do have a clear picture of what I want that video... Like the conclusion is there. I just have to fill in the gaps in between. Let me see. Paraglider, please. Yeah, I do have to take a quick bathroom break soon. I'll just leave the music running. Also remind me to put the the link to the music in the description. They do allow you to use this music in your streams, but you do have to credit them. Actually, I'm gonna skip this real quick and then I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. Got it. Forget Christmas Eve, we got Christmas Evil. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to take a very brief bathroom break, so I will be back in a few minutes. I'll just switch to the waiting screen. There we go. Yeah, I'll be a few minutes. Let's pull up my windows real quick. Go. Yeah. All right. I'll be right back. Oh, that's not the waiting screen, right? Stream starting soon. Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry. We'll be right back. And I am back. What are we talking about? You got a Wii U in 2020. Well, that's... I think I got mine pretty late as well. Because I sold mine at some point, and then I didn't really touch anything Nintendo related for a while. And then I bought another one. Oh, a Wii. Well, if you can find one cheap, why not? I'm never getting rid of this Wii U though, because it has so many games on it. Anyway, anyone following any of the recent Switch 2 rumors? I have not. No, I hate Nintendo Switch 2 rumors. Because it's always like, oh, this guy whose nephew is affiliated with the creator of the joystick of the Switch 2 says, you know. I don't know. I'm more when it comes to hardware, I'm almost always like, you know, I will see it when I see it. I'm not like that with games. Games I like to speculate and see what's up. But not with hardware at all. People have been like, remember the whole Switch Pro, which was a complete dud? Everyone was so convinced it was gonna happen, and we all got bamboozled. What are your thoughts on the Running Man? And have you seen Swanky Box's video on him? I don't think so. I'm of course aware of the Running Man myth. But I haven't seen Swanky Box stuff in a while. I used to watch his channel all the time, but I think he stopped uploading for a while, didn't he? Like he took kind of a break. But like, when was his last upload? Check real quick. Swanky Box. Oh no, he did upload like 1 month ago. Oh yeah, he did take a significant break. Because it's like 1 month ago, and then 1 year ago. So he took a year, he took like a year off. I can go right here. Like this one was one month ago. 1 month ago, and both are Luigi's Mansion stuff, or Luigi's or Mario stuff. And then this one was 1 year ago. So, yeah. He definitely took a break. Good for him. Sometimes you just gotta take a step back, get the creative juices flowing again. I think he's been around for a while. Yeah, I know he's technically unbeatable, at least through normal means. The Running Man, but I remember the rumors back then. That was a terrible throw. You didn't miss much, except we started a master mode version of, or a master mode game of Breath of the Wild. Good old rumors that made us waste our lives. There's something really fun about that though. The fact that you couldn't just check. Like data mining was not really a thing yet back then. At least not for most people. Like with Pokemon, like Mew is under the truck and all that kind of stuff. It was just... There was something very fun about that. Data mining, that I know it has its place, but it also ruined a lot of the mystique of video games, in my opinion at least. There we go. Oh, I didn't break all the blocks. Like this game has its flaws as well. But I do have better memories of this game than I have of Tears of the Kingdom. Again, probably because it's just Breath of the Wild but more. The second time around it's not always the same, you know? I guess for me at least it just wasn't different enough. But that's fine. I think both games still have their place, and I think even though I do not enjoy the main story of Tears of the Kingdom all that much, I do think it has potential in terms of lore. But it all depends on how we approach the game, you know? Whether we treat it as its own separate thing or if we try to tie it into the other games, because that's going to be very, very difficult. There's so much contradictory information. Especially if you read some of the stuff in Masterworks, the Tears of the Kingdom Masterworks. It's just very, very difficult to tie it into the pre-existing timeline, you know? And I've tried. I really have, but it's just... not easy. Have you heard of eternal recurrence? I have not. So feel free to elaborate. I'm just gonna avoid enemies mostly. Isn't there a Lionel here? Oh my god! Oh no, I'm gonna get smashed to bits. How did he not see me? Got lucky there. I feel like Breath of the Wild was based on that idea and Tears of the Kingdom just took it further. Yeah. That's basically what it is. I do want to have that warm doublet. Oh, fancy that. I think it was like meat and fish and peppers. Like spicy meat and fish food fry. Like that. Tears of the Kingdom seems to be even a different timeline than Breath of the Wild. No, I do think they fit together perfectly. in most cases. Well, the Sheikah technology stuff was a little bit convoluted, but they do fit together. But they don't really fit with the pre-existing timeline. Just the whole... Oh, the Ganondorf got reborn again. And it's not the same guy. I know Four Swords Adventures also did that, but... You know, with Four Swords Adventures, I can at least forgive it for... It was a multiplayer game. They didn't really think about how it would impact the larger mythology. So I never really had a huge problem with that, even though I don't like it and I don't really take the lore of Four Swords Adventures seriously. Let me see. Wanted to say thank you for all your fantastic videos. I hope you have a great day. Thank you, Kenjamin. That means a lot. Yeah, okay, the Hestu thing, I guess we can just chalk that up to, you know, gameplay reasons. Some things where, like with Zelda, you really have to kind of pick and choose which aspects you want to take seriously as like actual lore implications. It's just like, you know, in a cutscene, like Link can survive crazy, like falls from crazy high, right? Like in Ocarina of Time, you can jump off a mountain, you fall down, and you lose like 1 heart, you know? But is that canon to Link's character? No, not really. Like if that happened in a cutscene, it would make no sense at all, and nobody would buy that. Oh, get away from me. I don't have the means to fight you right now. Oh, I see a boar. Got him. Like some things you can use to build a theory, but if we take everything that's in Zelda as canon, as in like we should take this completely totally seriously, then the whole lore falls apart in general, you know? So Hestu not recognizing you, that's just a gameplay choice, because they were like, well, what if they didn't play Breath of the Wild, you know? Oh. He got away. I only need 1, actually. Doesn't matter that much. But I do think they could have come up with a better reason why the Sheikah technology is gone. Or just not have it be gone would have been maybe the better choice. Like they could have kept the shrines, but they're just like crumbled or broken or like overgrown or whatever. Give me them fish. If Hyrule Warriors was canon, Breath of the Wild would make sense. How's that? An overgrown divine beast would go hard as a level. Yeah. I think there was enough space to just have these things be like still here, but they're inactive. Yeah, Age of Calamity is like an alternate timeline for sure. Yeah. Well, it's a self-contained timeline. So it doesn't impact the events of Tears of the Kingdom. I'm eating real quick. A little hungry. Oh yeah, it could be technical limitations. I don't doubt that, but I don't know. It feels like they could have pulled it off, but obviously it would have gotten in the way. Because there's this huge tower and it has no function, so the people who didn't play Breath of the Wild are like, well, what is that thing for? Why is it there? Oh god, Lionel saw me. I'm gonna die. I should eat something because I'm gonna get one shot. Yeah, that Lino is like a beginner's trap. Well, not a beginner because master mode, obviously. People would have played the base game. Hold. This is it. Let's show him the goods. Guardians delay their laser in master mode, are you sure? I don't remember that. All I remember is the enemies have like their health bars will regenerate and you have the floating platforms and stuff, and there's just, you know, all the red bokoblins have become blue bokoblins, etc. And the gold type enemies are added on top of the silver enemies. To be honest, I never finished master mode. Gonna be fun. Shouldn't those problems be right now? It's nighttime. Wait for them to fall asleep. I can eat something real quick. Oh, that's interesting. I never knew that about the Guardians. Oh, yeah, they're falling asleep. Well, I always listen for that little sound cue that they make and the little flash. So I don't think it will impact my parry ability all that much. Plus I suck at parrying in general, so it doesn't matter for me anyway. I don't really practice Breath of the Wild anymore. I used to be pretty decent at it, but it's been a while. I'm no Croton. I do think the Great Plateau is a great example of how the next Zelda game should probably do away with the paraglider. Because I do think it's a good thing that you're a little bit more vulnerable. And height is actually an issue. Like you have to actually plan, like, oh, I'm gonna go to that ledge. Hopefully I'm not gonna run out of stamina and all that stuff. As soon as you have the paraglider, all that other stuff just doesn't matter anymore. Like cutting down trees to create a bridge. It's just gone. It doesn't impact the game at all. It's just in the opening segment. Because when I saw that in the trailers back then, I was like, man, that's cool. You can create your own bridges. You have to really calculate how you're gonna... actually, it was not in... wasn't in the trailer? I think it was in the trailer as well, but... Sky Islands or Great Plateau? Great Plateau any day for me. The Great Sky Island was pretty cool. And I like the atmosphere, but this was just... Again, it's because it's derivative. I get what you're saying. It felt sort of under-challenged in Tears of the King. Oh, yeah, I wasn't bored either. But it did feel like, oh, I've danced this dance before, you know? Yeah, the music is great. The Sky Island music. the paraglider is a great mechanic, but it does make you lazy. Yeah. It feels like it would be more of a late game item. Like in GTA, you know? Like at some point when you play long enough, you get a fighter jet. And you don't have to walk or drive anymore, you just fly around the whole map and you're basically God. I do kind of miss that vulnerability that you had in the older games where it's just like... You know, once you drop down, it's over. Because on the Great Plateau, you really do feel that height. Oh, well... Oh, it's still recharging. Didn't even notice. They need to bring the hookshot back. I concur. Can I break the spell? Yeah. Well, the hookshot is just a cool item in general, you know? There's something very satisfying about the hookshot. It's like that Spider-Man thing. Sindel, you say, Skyward Sword. Oh yes, you're playing Skyward Sword again. Yeah, it's good. I regret hating that game. Wait, didn't I pick it up? Or am I full? Oh, I'm full on the item. Wait. No, that's not it. That's it. No. I underestimated Skyward Sword so much back then. Oh! There we go. Not a game over, but... Yeah, Echoes of Wisdom was really fun. I didn't make any videos about it yet because a lot of people were very, very sensitive about spoilers. But I think we are at that point now where I can start talking about the game more. I did one stream. But even in my last video when I did the ghosts section, there were a few comments that were like, "Oh, I had to skip this one because I haven't finished the game yet. I don't want to get spoiled." I was like, "Okay, fair enough." But it is what it is. Some of the boss fights. Yeah, I thought the mole guy was also very interesting. The only boss I felt was like, it was very awesome in terms of spectacle, but I thought the final boss was a little bit because you don't have the sword fighter mode anymore, and my ultimate strategy was just like spam as many ice Octoroks as possible. I guess you did have to maneuver a little bit to get out of the way and stuff. And the music was amazing, but like in terms of challenge, it was a bit easy. But maybe it was supposed to be not too difficult. Hey, William. How have you been? Mr. Crisis is here. Mr. NBC. Someone told me that Mr. Nintendo Black Crisis is gonna be making videos again soon, which I'm very excited for. Oh, you spammed the boomerang guys. Yeah, those are very good too. Like for me, the Octoroks were by far the most OP, especially the ice Octoroks, because one hit and they will freeze. Let's see, where is the shrine again? Oh, I think it's over there. Oh, wow, really? Yeah, Nintendo Black Crisis is cooking. Cooking up some videos. I did like Age of Calamity, but I wouldn't say it's better than Tears of the Kingdom personally. Because it's a very different type of game. Like, in terms of cinematics, yeah, sure, I guess I would probably say Age of Calamity was very good. I really liked all the cutscenes and the story. Just the way it was portrayed. Even though it wasn't actually the events of 100 years ago, but an alternate timeline kind of deal, which I was a little bit disappointed by at first, but you know, at some point I was like, yeah, well, what are they gonna do? Because it's actually quite depressing if everyone just dies, or almost everyone. It doesn't really work with that type of game, because you're supposed to spend like experience points on your characters. So if those characters die, then what? You put all your XP, all your items into that character, and then they just die story-wise. But I really liked the dynamic with Master Koga and Suga and Astor. It was just really fun. Had some great humor too. Yeah, I get that. Nintendo Black Crisis. I was disappointed initially because I was like, oh cool, we actually get to see what happened 100 years ago. We get to relive that moment. And then I even made a whole series about it, like content, like the what was it called again? The Hero's Path, where I tracked down how everyone, based on the books, like how everyone died and where they fought their last battles and all that stuff, and it just ended up being useless as a series. Because I was supposed to, at some point I think I did promise I would edit them all together into one giant video, but I never bothered because at that point the game was out and we knew that it had nothing to do with the actual events of Breath of the Wild. So, never ended up doing that. What do I have? Missed me. Uh-oh. And he's dead. Yeah, Koga was done perfectly. Astor was, I think he was perfect as well. I think a lot of the voice actors did a much better job in Age of Calamity, which only makes sense, you know, they got some time to grow into their characters. Like, I know Patricia Somerset, I think her name is, like the English voice actor for Zelda. She got some flack. A lot of people didn't like her, but I thought she did a good job. Good enough. Oh, I agree, Sindel, for sure. I would love to have Link Between Worlds on something more modern. But I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon, knowing Nintendo. I only finished A Link Between Worlds once. It's one of the Zelda games I'm probably the least familiar with, save for Spirit Tracks. Spirit Tracks I never finished at all. Even though I know it's a good game, but it just never happened. I did play Phantom Hourglass. Wasn't the biggest fan of it. It was okay. I like the story. Same goes for Spirit Tracks. Really good story. I think I can just travel to, yeah. You're mid on A Link to the Past. Blasphemy! I love A Link to the Past. But I get it. I mean, A Link Between Worlds is really fun too. And it kind of embraces the whole old school vibe with the sound effects and stuff. For me, Ocarina of Time was my first game, not a Link to the Past. A Link to the Past came much later, after Majora's Mask even, I think. Yeah, because I was waiting for the Wind Waker to come out, and then to fill in the gap, I just decided to play through all the old school Zelda games, including the original, which again was very, very difficult. Yeah, it's because of the art style. A Link to the Past will always have its... Like, it doesn't age because it has the pixel art. It just looks like a pixel art game. No, I'm just randomly playing, Will. This is not for footage. Just hanging out, talking about Zelda. I might as well play something in the background. Paraglider time. Yeah, Minish Cap is also like that's my biggest problem with Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. Those games just look so ugly to me. Those games could definitely benefit from some sort of remake or remaster or something like that.
The great calamity was merciless.
I must hate Tears of the Kingdom. No, it was just like, how about we just play Breath of the Wild for a change? I was checking which Zelda game can I play. I already did a full Twilight Princess playthrough. I played Majora's Mask quite far. I've played Tears of the Kingdom many times on stream. So I thought, why not go with the OG? The one that Tears of the Kingdom ripped off. I hate watched Santa Claus 3 today. I've only seen the first one. I'm not big on Christmas movies in general. Oh god, we have overlapping audio now. Hold on. Oh, I can't. My taskbar is broken now because of Silent Hill 2. Actually, I can just skip this. We all know the story of 100 years ago. I'm not sure either how they would remake Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks because it's touchscreen. So they would have to revert it back to button controls, which is already quite the task. Let's put it that way. Goodbye. Paraglider. Nintendo Black Crisis says, so I have a side channel for fun to post gacha content like Genshin Impact. Spent a long time on one video that managed to get 50k views on a new channel? Like aside from Archive 64, you mean? So you have 3 channels now. Your regular channel, Archive 64, and then you have another one for gacha stuff? Sell out. You're a sellout, Will. How dare you promote gambling? Be gone, heretic. I've been thinking about starting another channel for something else besides video games, because I do enjoy other things to talk about besides video games. But I'm already having trouble fulfilling my my upload schedule on this channel, so I don't know how that would go for the other one. Plus, I don't really like the idea of starting from scratch again. Oh, there's a Talus. Run, 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 run. Yeah, like having to start all over again at 0 subs, having to get monetized again, I don't know. Because if I'm gonna do other types of content on a different channel, at this point I'm kind of living off of YouTube for the most part. So all that effort will go to waste. I won't be able to pay bills. I mean, I have my animation jobs as well on the side, but I prefer to make Zelda content, of course, because way more fun. But it definitely hits differently when it's suddenly your main source of income. And with the whole inflation, not the best time to take risks, like monetary risks. If there's one thing that Breath of the Wild really did well, it was the sense of scale. By the way, now that I mention it. I had never played an open world game before where it felt like just looking at a mountain from so far away and just knowing that you can walk there all the way to the top. Just how big it is. Everything was just so big in this game. So imposing, like Death Mountain. The first time going up to Death Mountain is like a journey. Well then, you definitely got lucky with the algorithm, for sure. Yeah, Speed Gamer, that is an option for sure. But you do have to get lucky with that kind of stuff, because obviously, let me turn down the music a little bit, by the way. It's a little loud, at least on my end. I don't know how it is with on your end, but yeah, if it's a full-time thing, that's a different story. That is true. Let me turn down the music just a little bit. There we go. I'll turn up the audio for you guys a little bit to compensate. Seen second channels fail mostly because the content is too different. Like that horror YouTuber who made a cooking channel which failed. Well, I think it's more of a, because you're obviously it's a different audience in general, so you're not gonna really pull people from your other channel to the new channel or the second channel. If you're doing something completely different. But you could still have a successful channel. If it gets picked up by the algorithm. Like there's this one guy on YouTube. He has like God knows how many channels. He has so many channels. It's nuts. I forgot, but he keeps popping up in my feeds everywhere because I like science stuff. I like watching like history, science, archaeology, stuff like that. That's some of the stuff that I really enjoy watching on YouTube just in my downtime. And this guy keeps popping up everywhere, and every single time it's a different channel, but it's the same guy every time. He has like at least 8 different channels, if not more. I don't even know what the guy's name is. He's bald and he has a beard. Hey there, Tessinde? I don't know how to pronounce your name, sorry. No, it's not Vsauce. He looks a little bit like it, I guess. Actually, let me look it up real quick. I know for sure it's the same guy. I don't know if it's like a different editor or, but he has like so many channels. Just let me check real quick. But he always pops up in my feed somewhere. Like if you're in the same vein, like if you,
Throughout history,
yeah, this guy.
humans have many stories discussing various supposed humans.
This dude has like, if you go to his channel.
America.
Let me see, where are, like his other, check out my other channels. It's like, he has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different channels. He has multiple channels that are above 1 million subs. 1 million, 1 million, 1 million. This dude is like getting that bag, as they say. But it feels like it could all be one channel, to be completely honest. Because there's so much stuff like side projects, and there's like videos on there that could easily be on this channel or the other. He just splits it all up for some reason. I don't know why. But he has like, he always pops up in my feed everywhere. I don't know what it is. I guess the algorithm really likes this guy. I should do a theory about the economic differences between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Well, I would if I actually knew my economics, but I suck at economics. In fact, that was the class that I failed the most because it just did not interest me at all. If I would start a second channel, it would be something completely disconnected, something completely different from Monster Maze for sure. It would probably be more about real life events and mysteries and stuff. Real life topics. So not video game related at all. Monster Maze covering the Bermuda Triangle. Well, if I would cover the Bermuda Triangle, it would be a debunking video because I don't believe in the Bermuda Triangle. Sorry, in Dutch it's called Bermuda, not Bermuda. make sure to connect those real-life mysteries to the Zonai. Of course, it's all Zonai. It's the Anunnaki, or whatever they're called. What is the name of that alien race again? That all conspiracy theories thing, like, kind of loop back to? Like, whether it's aliens, UFOs, or end-of-the-world stuff, it's always the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki are basically the Zonai of the real world. This guy's just casually strolling by while there's enemies here. Oh, I'm out of arrows? Damn it. Oh wait, Beetle is over here, right? Should be here. He can sell me some stuff. Alright, bye Sindel. Thanks for dropping by. See if we can find Beetle. I need me some arrows. Do I even have money for that? No, I do not. Maybe I can sell some stuff. I see a whirlpool on Google Maps. Like in the Bermuda Triangle area, you mean? Oh, the Bermuda Triangle stuff is... like, it's one of those myths that kind of blew up, but there's no real basis for it. Like, not really based in fact. Ugh. I could do this all day. It's just so funny that they actually programmed this in. And then he's totally cool with me. Totally okay with me. Hey, it's me, Beetle. Oh my god, is that a Zonai swirl? I still have that sound clip somewhere, I think. I guess that's the best way to deal with bullying, is to just stay positive, stay friendly. Because then there's no fun for the bully. Woohoo! Look what I got. Oh yeah, I got gemstones. Give me all your arrows. I'll take them all. So who cares about Beetle? I like the old school, the OG Beetle from Wind Waker. Also, Beetle in general is kind of an enigma because he shows up everywhere. Like, how does he teleport so quickly between all the different stables? Or how does he sail to all these different islands in Wind Waker? He's a ghost or something. Not a real person. He's a projection. That should be a Zelda theory. How does Beetle always show up everywhere before you do? Or does he have a Sheikah Slate as well? And whenever I activate my warp ability, he also, like, he can pick up on that and he will warp to the same place. Like, he tapped into my Sheikah Slate. Beetle is the spirit of capitalism. That's probably the best explanation. I've got some arrows. There he goes. Did he fall off? Oh my god, he landed exactly on the rock. I thought he would drown. Now he does. I like how monsters just cannot swim at all, except the Lizofos. All the others, they just instantly drown. I'm actually curious what would happen if you spawned a Lino in the water. Because I don't think they don't take any knockback, so I don't even think there's a way to get them in the water under normal circumstances, but obviously you have mods. I recently got a mod which allows you to spawn any item anywhere. So I'm actually kind of curious if they programmed that in, if they took that into account, that if you dropped a Lino into the water, will it have a drowning animation? Or did they just not bother with that? Because I'm pretty sure you cannot push them into the water. There's nothing, no explosive, nothing that will do enough knockback. Herb. We have some bomb videos. Oh, thank you so much. Merry holidays. I think that's the first time I've ever heard someone say Merry Holidays. Usually it's Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. Or Happy Christmas maybe on a very rare occasion. I think the Hinox could swim. Well, they probably just... The water in Hyrule is generally pretty shallow. I think they can just stand. Well, at least you're being original. Merry holidays. I can see you. I don't have any Korok seeds though. Funny how his magic powers rely on maracas. Hyrule's waterways are holy water. That's what kills the Guardians, Lizofos. Well, Lizofos can swim. Also, the Octoroks can swim. Or float, I guess. Ooh, sleeping. How many of them are there? I'm gonna die here for sure because I don't have any good weapons at all. I don't have armor. Let's see what happens. Can at least take their weapons. Oh. Well. Oh no. Woke up. Take all their weapons. At least then they cannot really do much damage. Let's wait until they go back to sleep. Bomb them. Bombs do almost no damage. Especially in master mode. Oh, there they go. Back to sleep. I didn't even know what woke him up, to be honest. Oh, he almost hit me. Wait, I should probably keep attacking the other one, because his health is gonna come back. Which bow am I using? Oh, I'm using the bad bow. Ow! Wait, where did he get that weapon? See, this is what sucks about Master Mode. Oh god. Oh, they have a stick. That's why they're doing damage. Oh my god. This is impossible with these weapons. I have nothing better. Yeah, this is not gonna work. You know what? I'll just call my losses. Oh, he picked up my stick. Yeah, that's right. Man, they do a lot of damage then. Bro went back to the simplicity of Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I thought why not? Bomb knockback over the cliff. Yeah, I guess I could try that. I'm gonna take this guy's bow. Actually, I will try that real quick. If that doesn't work, then I'm outie. I'm just gonna go to Impa. No, there's no vendors that sell any type of weapons at all. Or shields. The only thing you can buy is armor. Which makes you wonder, how did everyone get their shields and swords in this world? You cannot even buy them. In Tears of the Kingdom, you kind of have sort of a thing where you have that guy with the swords practicing, and he will just let you take them. That's the closest thing we ever get. No, they almost get no knockback. Try one more time. Yeah, they just fall over. And then look how fast their health regenerates. Yeah, they just fall over. They don't get any knockback at all. Screw that. Screw these guys. Pot lids. Oh yeah. Screw has to. He can get his own maracas back. He's a spirit. Can't die. Alright, see ya, Kenny. Thanks for dropping by. Is that a zone ice swirl? Or is the Korok symbol, the Kokiri emerald? Or is it a zone ice swirl? The Zonai were so not what I expected them to be. I still feel like we're missing something in terms of the lore surrounding the Zonai. Like some of the ruins, they just don't feel like they should belong to the Zonai or are. 'Cause in the books, they call it like Zonai architecture type 1 and type 2. Type 1, I believe, is the old one from this game, and type 2 is like the Sky Island stuff that we got. But yeah, they are so not what I expected them to be. I thought it was gonna be this like primitive barbarian group practiced like dark magic or something. Maybe not even, they may not even have been good guys or something like that, but instead they were just these godlike beings. It would have been interesting if they actually ended up being evil. Buy more arrows here. Maybe some fire arrows.
Hey.
I always forget how expensive everything is in this game.
Yeah. Hey.
They sell arrows, but they don't sell bows. Imagine if there was a gun shop that only sells bullets, but no guns. That would be kind of weird, right?
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, I guess.
Ah.
I'll take the other
Yeah.
one.
Ma. Hey.
Sky Islands were pretty sterile and clinical. Pretty to look at, though. Yeah, they were pretty to look at. I think there should have been more emphasis on the Sky Islands, since that was kind of the whole promotion behind the game, was all about the Sky Islands. It almost feels like they didn't really have enough ideas for the Sky Islands, and then they were like, how about we just do an underworld as well? Then that's how the depths were born. I like the depths, but I like the depths conceptually. The execution could have been a little bit better. It was a little bit too big for its own good. I think if they just reduced the size, so like you only have like small parts of the underworld under each province, for example, there's like this whole area, but it's not too big, then maybe they could have packed a little bit more content into them. But because it has to be as big as Hyrule itself, I mean, that's a lot of empty space to fill up, you know? You know, it's also a learning process for the Zelda team itself.
It has been quite a long
I like the idea behind it for sure. But again, like I said at the beginning, I feel like this could have been DLC. A little bit smaller, but still. Still a good game, though. Yeah, I also that's the whole thing. It's all really cool conceptually, but the execution could have been a little bit better, and that's totally fine. They're not always gonna satisfy everyone. I know there's plenty of people who are like, Tears of the Kingdom is their favorite Zelda game, and power to them. I'm gonna skip all this. I'll just let the cutscene play, I guess. Because I do like this cutscene a lot.
The history of the royal family of
I remember this line being in the trailer. The last Breath of the Wild trailer.
A primal evil
It was so hype.
over the ages.
That trailer is burned into my mind.
Back time and time again by a warrior wielding the soul of a hero and a princess who carries the blood of the goddess. With the passage of
Yeah, Dreamweaver, that's actually a good point.
faded into legend. So
The game mechanics, you can tell that that was at the forefront. Their focus. And granted, they made something really, really special with that. I know other... Jesus, my voice is really disappearing on me. Like, I know other game developers were like crazy impressed with what they did with Ultra Hand and stuff. Just the physics. Like, how does it not break? How does this game not just completely break? It should be one of the most buggy games ever with what they put in there, but it's actually really not that bad. Sky Islands or depths? I prefer the idea of the Sky Islands, but again, the execution was very lackluster. There just wasn't enough in the sky. So I would say the depths for sure. But if there were more islands like the Great Sky Island, with more lore on them and more diverse enemies and, you know, just cool stuff to explore, I would definitely say the Sky Islands. But unfortunately, that's not the case. I think the whole game should have taken place in the sky. And then the Sky Islands themselves can have their own caves, like we saw on the Great Sky Island. Yeah, the depths were pretty empty, but at least there was more to do, I guess. Like there's bosses to fight there. I think there's only one boss type enemy in the sky, as far as I remember. Like there's one Leok on one of the Sky Islands. Oh, and the block robots. I forgot their name. Flux, Construct, whatever. Hey Romana, how are you doing? Yeah, Nintendo Black Crisis is here too to keep us company. To compensate for my terrible streaming skills. What was going on with those block guys? Oh yeah. Well, we saw them in some of the promotional material, right? I think they're supposed to be like a security system or something. In fact, I think the books say something about them being used as both a security system but also to carry heavy loads. So they were like worker robots, just like most of the other ones, the smaller ones. Keep you company as I try to reset up Twilight Princess HD for the game footage. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Actually, I forgot to show Majora's Mask. I should probably show that real quick. Because I'm not gonna do any of the Divine Beasts right now. Merry Christmas, have a good family dinner. I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm not even gonna try. Just wanted actual NPCs, characters in the sky. Well, I don't mind that the sky had no NPCs in them, but they could have done, like, imagine if there was like the ruins of Skyloft up there. And like I said before, if every province had a giant sky island above them, the size of the one that we start on. Is it Tekindo or Tessinda? Anyway, have a good night and happy holidays to you. Yeah, if we saw Skyloft, that would have been amazing. Missed opportunity. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to her again. I will quickly take a very, very brief bathroom break, and then I will show you guys the Majora's Mask that I have running right now, which I think is going to be perfect for my video, for one of my upcoming videos. So I'll be 2 minutes. And we are back. Got my earbuds. Yeah, it's good to see you too, Romana. You're one of the OGs. I still remember posting a picture of me as like a celebration for hitting like 20k subscribers, I believe it was, or 15k. I don't even remember how many it was, but it was like early on in the channel for sure. Turn the audio down just a little bit. But yeah, that's a long time ago. So it was like something like 10 or 20k subscribers. Yeah, time flies for sure. It's Gossipgeist in the house, one of the up-and-coming Zelda creators. Also, subscribe to Gossipgeist. He makes very, very high-quality videos. Really good stuff. There's a lot of good Zelda content being made everywhere. I always like seeing creators pop up. New creators that of course, Gossipgeist I do know. I have known Gossipgeist for a while now. We still have to do a collaboration sometime in the future. It never did. Nobody has been collaborating lately. Like, when was the last time we saw a big Zelda collaboration between two of the bigger creators? It's been a while. I feel like ever since Tears of the Kingdom, that kind of just faded from view. It just didn't happen anymore for some reason. Tears of the Kingdom Shrine of Light Depth Theory. Is that one of Gossipgeist's? Also, Merry Christmas, Gossipgeist. Is that one of his videos? But yeah, this is the Majora's Mask version that I'm gonna be using for my video. Also, the audio is still too loud for me. Hold on. So it's HD, or this is Narrow's texture pack, but it's OG N64 Zelda. It just looks a little bit better. Frame rate is a little more stable and a little higher than the original N64 version. And it has a debug camera as well, so I can just where is it? Camera debug, relook. Debug. Yeah. So I can just float around and look at everything up close. See all the secrets. Yeah, I will share that with you for sure. And also you can hide the HUD elements, you can do whatever. This really saves a lot of time, because normally when I need footage of something specific, I always have to like play a big portion of the game all over again. Yeah, it's like photo mode. But with this tool you can just this is the Ship of Arcanian version of Majora's Mask, or Two Ship to Arcanian, I think they call it. But it's perfect, because a lot of people have been asking me to use the originals and not the 3DS remakes. We found my channel through the Peninsula video. That's a pretty recent video. It's always nice to see that it's still drawing in people, because I did not expect much from that video, to be honest, but it ended up being one of my bigger videos of the year. Let me switch back to the normal camera real quick. But yeah, this will be perfect for my Majora's Mask video. I looked it up. You hit 20k subs 4 years ago. Jeez. So wait, does that mean that my channel is gonna be 5 years old next year? That cannot be right. Have I been doing this for 5 years? It doesn't feel like that at all. It feels like 2, maybe 3. I started my channel at the very beginning of the pandemic, when it just started to, when we really just, like, obviously in the beginning everyone was a little bit like, like, nobody really thought it was gonna be that big, but once it really started hitting and we had to all stay home and stuff, that's when I started my channel. I think April was my first upload. April of 2019 or 2020. Yeah, 2020. I could have gotten a degree. I have a degree. I have a degree in what was it? Design and technology, which doesn't mean anything. Yeah, COVID. I always think it was 2019 because it's COVID-19, but it didn't really start getting traction early 2020. And April 2020 is when I uploaded my first video. So it was around that time. I don't know how my buttons are mapped. Is this... Here we go. Oh no, wait, that's the wrong song. Yeah, I have never really used... I don't think I've ever been in a single position where I had to actually show my degree. I've worked a couple of jobs as a computer programmer / software developer, and not a single time did I have to bring my... I always had my diploma with me, my degree with me. And they never even asked for it. I've never shown it to anyone. They were just like, do you know this programming language? Yes. Can you show me some of your work? Well, some of the stuff you've done? Sure, here it is. Here's my portfolio. And that's it. They didn't even care about any degree or whatever. But yeah, the official title of my study was Design and Technology, which does not exist anymore, by the way. They split it up into 2 different degrees now. It's now something like Media Design and Technology Development, blah blah blah. That's tech jobs for you. Yeah. They really don't care. Degrees are meaningless. Let's see. There we go. Oh, you never even got a degree, so Zone II. Well, there you go. Just open up YouTube or any other place, Stack Overflow, learn some basic programming, and you can get any job you want in the tech business. Don't waste your time on a degree. Actually, that's terrible advice. Terrible advice. You should definitely get a degree. I need my mask. Where is it? I do have it. I wish I had done media and became a tuber. To be honest, my corporate job didn't really give me any way to exploit the lockdown. Well, there's always people who take advantage of crisis situations. Imagine those people. I actually talked about that with my my fiance back then. I was like, imagine if we were one of those people who who got into the game early and sold like face masks, for example. There are people who made so much money capitalizing on the whole crisis, just making like face masks that are like customizable and stuff, or have like cool designs and stuff. If you got into that early, then you probably, well, I wouldn't say you're a millionaire, but well, maybe you are, I don't know. Oh god, I hate these bastards. Why can I not? Oh, there we go. Oh, my button mapping is all screwed up. Bomb chews, yeah, that's what they're called. There we go. Oh dang, we're playing Majora's Mask now. Yeah. Well, at least for a little bit. I actually only wanted to show the texture pack that I'm gonna be using. Oh, that button mapping is horrible. I think I am at Ikana right now. I think that's the last part that I have to do. It looks so much better with the texture pack. I think you can actually wait. Let me kill these guys real quick. I know you're supposed to do this with the ice arrow, but I'm pretty sure there's a way to do it, like... that's better. I know there's a way to do it. Oh, well. That's how I got into Ikana early on my first playthrough. I think it can be done. You have to be like at the very, very edge. Come on. I know it's possible. Ugh. Yeah! There we go. Where's the next one? But yeah, you're supposed to use the ice arrow here, which you obviously get in the in Great Bay. It's not even a glitch. It's just they just put that tree stump a little bit too close. Yeah, it does look a little bit weird with the high frame rate, but you get used to it. It's actually hard to go back to the original now. I think we're supposed to go to the graveyard first. What's your graphics card? I have a 380 Ti. I'm skipping the 40 series. I don't think the jump is big enough. I'll wait for the 50 series. There's a 5080 coming out or something. Yeah, I think I have to get the Song of Storms from the graveyard, I guess. I should activate the owl statue then. The Great Bay Temple used to be the bane of my existence. Now it's child's play. Well, once you know what you're doing, it's not too difficult. But yeah, I had the same thing. There was like one room I just couldn't find. 5080 is probably gonna be 1K at this rate. Oh, for sure. For sure, it's ridiculously expensive nowadays. Should probably slow down time. So my button mapping right now is completely screwed. Like my C buttons, half of my C buttons are on my D-pad, and the other half are my face buttons. Doesn't really work. Yeah, I think it's Sharp that's in the cave, yeah. I think you're right. Wait, no, that's not what I want. I have to play it in reverse. There we go. I'm rusty when it comes to Majora's Mask. Yeah, this is Narrow's texture pack, actually. You've been jinxed. Can't draw your sword. Like in the old school Zelda. Obviously I can still play the original just fine, but for the video, for the cinematic purposes, I think it's nice to have a texture pack like this. Plus the free cam, plus the higher frame rate. It just makes the video look more crisp. I have the Kita mask? No, I don't. I do not. I have to get that one as well. Hey, Merry Christmas, Red Comet. Thank you very much. Hope you have some nice holidays. Awaken me. How do I awaken him again? Do I just hit him? Which, oh, the Sonata of Awakening probably, but I don't know that one. What was it again? What was it again? I'm trying to think. That was it, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Musical memory instead of button memory. What's the next game you're going to play on stream? I'm not sure yet, actually. I usually just do whatever during my streams. Oh, it's inverted. Inverted controls. Ow. Inverted aiming controls. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I was too slow to start. Yeah, he's way ahead of me. And he's going back to sleep. Inverted aim is the bane of my existence. Yeah, mine too. Oh, that's so weird. Let me fix that real quick. Where do I do that? Controls. Or mapping? Nah, that cannot be right. Gyro. Oh. Maybe enhancement? Camera maybe. Vert Y-X. That's it. Yeah, oh thank God. Oh, so I have to leave the screen now? This Ship of Arcanian, or Simu. It's Ship of Arcanian. How long are you going to stream? I'm gonna call it quits very soon. I don't know how long I've been streaming, but I do have to, I'm having Christmas dinner with my parents tomorrow, so I do have to be sharp. I'll just try to get the mask and then I think I'm gonna call it quits. I actually only booted this up just to show the graphics. Oh, now I'm used to the inverted, of course. Where did he go? Oh. Ow. Hello, humans. Good day, Sir Prisma. Skull Kita. What is the time where you are right now? It's 1:40. Yeah, it's the same here. 1:41. So you're in Central Europe somewhere? I guess. Give me your map. This part. Oh, Berlin. There we go. We're neighbors. Can finally rest. Eat. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Romana. Have a good one. Thank you for dropping by. You went to Amsterdam last year. It's not really the Netherlands, though. Even I feel like a tourist there. Although I do get it because Amsterdam is a little bit like Berlin, where it's more like a bit more old school, because where I live, Rotterdam is very, very modern. Like super modern. There's only one small neighborhood left in Rotterdam that's still like old school. Word maar krachtig. Bye bye. Oh wait. Actually, I'm probably not gonna get to sharp anyway. Might even be too late. Well, let's check. Oh, no, no, no. Open it. Open the grave. I said open it, don't destroy the headstone. So unnecessary. And just move it out of the way. Funny, the frame rate of of their wings is still locked to, I think, 20 FPS. It makes the bats look kind of like stop motion, like the way they move. Very weird. Come on, man. Well, I like old school cities. That is one thing I like about Amsterdam. It still has that old school Dutch look. But Rotterdam was bombed to hell during the Second World War. So there was not much left. So everything was rebuilt. Rotterdam is very similar to Boston. If you've ever been to Boston or New York, I guess. Although it doesn't have the super crazy skyscrapers, but can I use a Dekus? Oh, I don't have Dekus. Oh, here. Why I don't have Dekus? What am I supposed to do? Oh, am I supposed to go look for it? Never mind, I'll just use this. If I can fast enough. There we go. Whenever I played N64 titles, I was programmed in it was programmed into my brain that the ocarina is on left C, projectile weapons down C. I always had projectiles on right C, where it is now, and hookshot on the bottom C, and anything else was on the left one. Oh, you cannot do that. Here. In Ocarina of Time, when they run towards you, you just do... Oh, now it did hit. I think I have a fairy. I do have a fairy. Just in case. Well, you had to use the ocarina so often. So you keep having to switch it. I think in the 3DS remake it's like a touch button. They have like a quick select. What's better, Majora's Mask or Elden Ring? Oh, that's very, very difficult. I guess Majora's Mask has a more special place in my heart than Elden Ring does. This is just a very, very unique game. There's nothing like it. Oh. Targeted. 1,000 years of raindrops summoned by my song are my tears. Oh. So emotional. Yeah, same Nintendo Black Crisis. I feel the exact same way. It's crazy that they managed to do that. This game is what, like 24 years old now? Pretty sure it's from... Is it from 99? I think it's from either 99 or 2000. No, Ocarina is from 98. 98. I just do this song of... Shit. I don't remember the song. Oh, that's the Sun song. Oh god, I forgot the song of soaring. Do, 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 do. Do I not have? Do I just not have it? Yeah, I do have it. Oh. I was close, I guess. Oh. Majora's Mask is 2000. Okay, okay. I thought it was 99 or 2000, like late 99 or 2000. Either way, it's old. It's very, very old. And the fact that they made this game in a little over a year is even more crazy. Imagine if you actually had to memorize every song and didn't have the log, yeah. Iman, I don't really have a favorite Zelda game. I have like a top 5 that kind of keeps changing every time. But which one is at number 1 kind of depends on my mood and which game I played last. Sometimes I played a game too many times and I'm sick of it. So it kind of changes. Okay. Stupid bubbles. Yeah, there is a serious problem, NBC, with how unpolished games are at release nowadays. It's just insane. Especially considering that like there's no other there's really, well, aside from maybe software, but there's really not that many fields, or I don't know what to call it, but like imagine if they did that with a movie. If they released a movie in theaters and half the scenes are still missing, or they forgot to do some green screen stuff, and the whole game, the whole movie is just clearly unfinished. That would never fly. But with games, they can just release stuff and then patch it later. We'll just fix it afterwards. Which means you're punishing the people who get in early. I finished Stalker 2, which did have a few technical issues. More than a few. Still liked it, but... And then after I finished it, they came out with the new patch. I'm like, well, goddamn, like, I'm literally being punished for playing the game early or as quickly as possible on release. Just stupid. Like in any other business, that would be a problem. And they probably wouldn't get away with it. But it does feel like gaming is going backwards in that regard. Bad optimization always requires patches to fix bugs after the fact. I know games have gotten bigger and more expensive and there's way more people working on it than back in the day, but still. It's actually impressive that such small teams were able to create a complete game that is so stable. Man, these textures look so sharp. Pun intended. Actually, it was not intended, but... I just realized my pun. It seems like every game needs a day one patch these days. Yeah. Well, it's just crazy to me, because, for example, Silent Hill is made on the new Unreal engine, Unreal 5, and it runs like shit. It runs terribly. You would think that... I know it's a new engine, so they're still figuring stuff out, but, I mean... Like, it's still a really good game, but that's what... Such a shame. It's holding the game back. That's the thing, because people who don't like Tears of the Kingdom say it's the worst game they ever played. Like, you haven't actually played a truly awful game. Yeah. Tears of the Kingdom is, it's still crazy what they managed to achieve on such old hardware. Like, Tears of the Kingdom should not be running as well as it does. It does have its slowdowns, it does have its limitations, which is due to the Switch. But still, it's very, very impressive. God, I forgot how creepy this is. So disturbing. Can't wait for the next or the first Zelda game on the new console. Yeah, same. Same here. I am curious when they will announce it, although I have a feeling they might do a big 3D Mario first. But we'll see. Because it has been a while since Odyssey. We got Wonder, but that's a 2D Mario. That's not really the same thing. But like a big 3D Mario, it's been quite a while. So that might get priority. Because we had Tears of the Kingdom, Echoes of Wisdom. So I don't necessarily expect a big Zelda announcement. This like well, maybe an announcement, but it's gonna be a while. Maybe during the June Direct, they will announce something Zelda related. But whether it's gonna be a big, the new big 3D Zelda, I'm hopeful, but it's it might be a little too early. I think Nintendo is trying to do at least something Zelda related every year nowadays, but that could also mean remakes, remasters, you know, especially with the Switch 2. They're probably gonna drip feed some older Zelda stuff. How did she see me? Oh, maybe she just heard me. Look, Will, it's Pamela. I'm pretty sure you don't remember that. Maybe you do. I don't know. During our collaboration video, on Ikana. Well, it wasn't really a collaboration because you didn't make a video. You said you would, but you never did. But the video that you did with me about the Ikana region, you called her Pamela, and there were so many people in the comments saying like, who the hell pronounces her name like that? Because apparently everybody, like obviously like Pamela is the way to go. But in the video you said Pamela. It was just funny seeing all those comments, like so many in a row, like why does he pronounce it that way? Wait, is she not coming out anymore now? Do I have to leave? Pamela. Yeah, it's free engagement. Yeah, I guess she's not coming out. I should just mispronounce stuff on purpose. Engagement bait. Maybe because it's nighttime, she doesn't come out at nighttime. Yeah, I still love that video. I think it's it was one of the more fun I also like location deep dives. That's one of my favorite type of content. Wait, is she just gone now? What happened? Do I just wait? Merry Christmas, Shieling Zelda. I also watched it at least 10 times, Black Links, but that was because of the editing process. Hi, Jake. Jake says, hey all, I'm in the army and I can't be with my family this week, so I appreciate the stream. Zelda is my favorite franchise. Love the videos. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, and thank you for your service. It does suck that you cannot be with your family because of it, but you know. It is what it is. I guess that's what you kind of what you sign up for, right? I have never been in the army, and I've never planned to be in the army, so I wouldn't know. I'm not ballsy enough to put myself in a position like that. Finally, she's out of the house. But thanks for dropping by on the stream. Oh God! It is so creepy. Song of Healing. How does it go again? Every song. I have to do this every song now. Yeah. Dawn face reveal. People know what I look like. I've been in my own videos. Oh, Darth, I'm gonna be ending the stream very, very soon. I know I've said that a couple of times now, but I will. Because I also have to tuck in. I've got stuff to do tomorrow. This is probably one of the most emotional moments in any Zelda game. I wish they would do more like the stuff like this again. Go weird. Go weird with it. Happy holidays, Severus. Is that like a mix between Severus Snape and Darth Vader, or is that what you were going for with that name? Have you ever wanted to get into game development? I have dabbled in game development for a bit, but to actually become a real game developer, no, not really. There's not really there's not really a lot of work in the video game business where I live. We have like one major development company, and the rest is all probably just smaller indie stuff. No, I am my own Sith. Gotcha. Have a good one. How's my brother? I think he's doing fine. I haven't seen him in a little while, but from what I heard, he's doing well. I will see him tomorrow for sure. Yeah, at my parents' house. Been about a month since I saw him. Because of my own health also. I haven't been out very much. Doesn't your country have a bunch of little game studios that survive on government grants? I don't know actually if they survive on government grants, but beneath the well. But yeah, we have one big one. The guys from Horizon and Killzone. I forgot the Guerrilla Studios. called. That's the big one, the big player in the Netherlands. But besides that, I don't really know. I think it's mostly just smaller indie projects. Yeah, Guerrilla Games. But that's about it. It's very difficult to get a job as a game developer. Plus, I enjoy animation more than I do coding. But I did make my own horror game in Unity back then, which I actually regret losing because it was on one of my hard drives and it just disappeared. I don't know what I did with it, but it's gone, and I really regret that because it was actually pretty fun to work on that. I wish I would have kept it. I don't know if it would still run at this point, but it was in Unity. I basically modeled my own apartment from back then, and I put my apartment complex. I put some creepy monsters in there, and you could walk around and interact with objects and stuff like that. That was kind of during the whole hype when horror streaming was starting to become big with Markiplier and stuff. No, it's not on Steam. I never released it. I never finished it. Like all the core mechanics were there, but it was just so much work, and I was still learning, especially the 3D modeling stuff. I was terrible at it, so I was learning as I went, and it just making a game alone by yourself is so much more work than you envision it to be. When I started it, I was like, yeah, I can do this. I can make like a small little indie horror game. Like after about 5 months, I still wasn't even close. I still had to come up with a story, and with, I had to do bug testing, and I only had one type of monster in the game. So, but it was a fun learning experience. Just working on a game is, I feel, is a productive way to spend your time, because you also learn how games work. You learn all the terms and what backface culling is, and what how physics in video games work. Yeah, it makes you appreciate games more, for sure. Like taking a peek under the under the hood. And like way back then, I did make a Zelda ripoff video game. I don't know if it still exists. That one I did upload, but it was terrible. It was that's even older. That's like when I was like 17, something like that. So that's, well, a very long time ago. I'll take a quick, if it still exists. Oh, this is a different game. Hold on, let me close this room. I don't even want to play the audio, to be honest, because it's probably horrible and super cringe. Yeah, that's what I thought. Zynex. God, so edgy. It doesn't even run properly, I think. Where's my Zelda clone video game? It was like a dungeon crawler type of deal. Zynex Studios.nl. Oh, jeez. It does have my age, right? I can't believe this still exists. I joined in 2004. So this profile was created in 2004. So there's my Link versus Dark Link video. These are all like my super old animations from back then, which are all super cringe and super old. So fun. And most of it is, of course, video game related. But yeah. Looks like the dungeon video game is no longer here. Dungeon demo, maybe? Oh no! It does still exist. Oh jeez. This sword. Well, I wonder where I got this the inspiration for this sword design. It's like a mix between the first deity sword and the I guess this is kind of Master Sword-ish. And the sound is so loud. Let me. I don't even know if it runs. Oh my god, it runs! Wait, W is... Oh my god, this is so old school. W is the map? Oh god. Oh my god, this is so old. Even has Zelda, like, dungeon music. Yeah, Newgrounds still exists. Well, the enemy AI, at least it works. Can you jump? Oh yeah, you can actually jump. Oh my god. What if you fall down? What happens? So I did program that in too. Man. This takes me back. I must have spent at least like 2 months on this. But you know, you have a lot of free time when you're like, I don't know, 17? What does this do? Ow. Did you get knocked back? Gotta love those graphics. Could listen to this music all day. Oh, you got a bag? I actually put more effort into this than I thought. I don't know why there's a coin counter up there. This is way more finished than I thought it would be. I just noticed he's even wearing green. Enemies don't stay dead, it seems. Enemies respawn. We need a remaster. I know there was one puzzle in this where you have to push a box. Yeah, here, like a box onto a switch, and I was so proud of it. Even though the perspective on the box does not match at all with the rest of the dungeon. Like slanted on its side. Oh yeah, this one, you have to push the box onto the conveyor belt. And it actually works. You could jump in the game. Already ahead of Zelda. Well, I think this was around Minish Cap. Oh my... Why a snowman? I know there is a final boss, but it bugs out sometimes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I don't think you can find any health. But once you die, you're just game over. Oh, this is a trap room. Hold on, I want to quickly see if I can make it to the boss. And see if it actually loads. Because I remember the boss not loading. Another trap room. It's a Stelphos. I obtained a small key. I think this was made with Action Script 2. So not even Action Script, so this is not object-oriented programming. This is just all the code is on the assets themselves. It's very chaotic. I think we're close to the boss. I just want to see quickly if the boss actually does what it's supposed to do. Probably doesn't. I think more often than not it bugs out. How am I supposed to... Okay. Please. No, I'm actually quite proud of my 17-year-old self. This is not half bad. Oh, there's the gold. That's why there's a coin counter. And the coin counter doesn't work. I only have 50 health left, so I don't know if we can make it to the boss. You're invested in this playthrough. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Okay, 25 left. Yeah, no, it bugs out. Unless the boss is behind this door. Let's see if it actually... Oh my god, it actually works! Oh no, it doesn't. It's supposed to walk. It's supposed to walk back and forth and then do random attacks. But for some reason it's stuck in place and it does the same attack every time. Am I supposed to hit him now? Oh no, he's doing something else now. The hitboxes work, to be honest. I don't think you can actually hit me. Oh, he does hit me, okay. Well, at least just standing still like this, it's kind of easy. Got him. There, Triforce? Oh, there's a warp. Does the warp work? Yeah! Oh. So aside from the boss bugging out, most of it actually works. I'm surprised. Yeah, all those animations were all handmade by 17-year-old me. The amount of time I used to put into my just because it's not like you get money from this, but you can play it on Newgrounds. It's called like Chrysal Dungeon. I have no idea. I have no idea why it's called Chrysal or Crizzle. But yeah, it's on Newgrounds. Which again, but aside from the boss not working, because it is supposed to walk back and forth and kind of try to corner you. Yeah, I do animations. I used to do animations on Newgrounds, and then at some point I made it my profession, and now I do it for YouTube for my own videos. This is better than most AAA games these days. Well, it's a total Zelda ripoff, but... Hi there, I'm currently working on this action-adventure game called Crizzle. So far, it's all looking good. I've made a demo version for the first dungeon. Final game will include 3 dungeons. Being quite ambitious there. A cool storyline, side quests, towns. Oh my god. Oh, the naivety that you have at that age. That you can actually build a full game by yourself like that. Maybe if you're a Toby Fox, but... I would love to see you and or other Zelda YouTube. I actually want to include this game in one of my videos at some point, just as a joke, even if it's just as a joke. But I'm actually it's actually quite, I don't know, it's a nice little peek into my 17-year-old brain. Sorry, Zonai, I would really love to see you and or other Zelda tubers come up with little prototypes for things. Like what we want in the Zelda franchise. Yeah, that is a lot of work for sure. I think most of the Zelda content creators are already busy enough making videos, but I don't know, maybe in the future. For April Fools, pretend this is a leak of the next Zelda. Yeah, something like that. I just want to mention it somewhere, sometime. Because I actually think it's funny that I made a total Zelda ripoff back when I was 17. Even though it's just a demo, of course. 15 years and you didn't return. Sad face. And he posted that in 2021. Wow, there's still people posting comments. I got stuck in the last room. You should also add health pickups. Ill issue. Zelda! This is a good idea, but I can't help but notice that it's almost exactly like The Legend of Zelda. Gee, you think? So funny. So, 2008. And it actually got daily 5th place. That's, oh, it's from 2000. I uploaded it in 2005. So yeah. But anyway, I really gotta hit the sack. So thank you all for being here, and thank you for watching me play my shitty demo from back when I was 17. And I hope you all have a happy, or now I'm gonna say it, Happy Christmas. A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I might stream before the New Year. We'll see. And after that, the content train is gonna start moving again. I already have a few ideas written down. If I can find it. Where's my notes? Video idea. So yeah, these are all ideas that are currently on the table. I don't think every last one of these will, like, for example, the Mystery of Bloopy's Barrow, that will probably become part of the lore of the Depths. So that one's gonna be, but yeah, this is my list currently. Bye, Black Links. Bye, everyone. Good night. And if I don't see you before the new year, then Happy New Year as well. And until next time. Bye.